let me get back to it. This man has to be taken out of power, or else there will be no flesh to be saved, and it'll be nothing, because he causes nothing but death and destruction. All right. Um, let's go to what I wanted to go into again now. Okay, and I'm probably gonna be closing on this scripture here. I'm gonna go through a couple verses in this. Salakia. Okay. Now, I'm gonna read this verse, but I'm gonna go back. But this is the point I wanted to make in this, because now in here in New York, okay, there is a now here in New York there is a what you call that? The checkpoints. Okay, they got the checkpoints going on here in New York. So if you come in out of one of these states that they claim has such high numbers that you're gonna have to be quarantined for 14 days, all right? And if you don't quarantine, you will be penalized, and things can happen, okay? Up to a $10,000 fine, I believe, all right? And this is people coming from Slovakia. This is people coming from other states, all right? And other countries as well, right? So that's why this part in the scriptures is so true, because this is soon you ain't gonna be doing none of that at all, especially when the second lockdown comes. It's gonna be none of that going on, okay? It will be none of that going on when the second lockdown comes. Ain't gonna be going from state to state. States are gonna get shut down. And the first, when they said that, right, that they were gonna do that, the checkpoints and everything, and then you gotta fill out some paperwork saying where you came from, if you feeling sick, that you ran into anybody with COVID and everything, right? Then they'll decide if they're gonna let you in or whatever the case may be. Anyway, make a long story short, the first thing that came to my mind when I heard that was 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and starting at verse 17. Now I'm gonna read 17, probably up to 19, but I'm gonna go back to the beginning of the chapter too, because there's some points I wanted to make there. But this is another reason how you know these scriptures are real, man. These scriptures are real and they are speaking. That's another reason why, again, we can say that this is the end, and we are at the end of this, where there is no more. There is not gonna be 5 years left in this country. Now I doubt not even 3. Okay. 2nd Ezra verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Salakia. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and not be able. Okay? So let me see. Yeah, a man shall desire to go into a city and not be able. Okay? That alone, right there, should tell you that, oh snap. That when I heard about the checkpoints and everything like that, that was the first thing that came to my mind. 2nd Ezra's 15 and 17. I'm gonna read it again. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, because they're going to lock everything down again. And when they tell you that it's going to be another lockdown, or there's going to be another wave of COVID, that should make a light go off in your head. How can they tell you that there's going to be another wave? Does that not sound suspicious? Does that not seem weird? How are they going to tell you that there's going to be another wave? Okay, and now it's all other types of sources and things coming out about a second lockdown. And then when this second lockdown comes, that's it. That is going to be it, and it's going to be all over. Okay. Verse 18. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay? Let me reread that again. For because of their pride, who's always, Esau is the most pride, is the one running around here with the most pride, man. Okay? For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Because when this second lockdown comes, it's gonna, not only is it gonna cause more food shortages, right? Then when there's food shortages, what happens? People start to act stupid when they can't eat and they can't provide for their families. People are going to go insane and going crazy, which is going to cause mass fear. And when mass fear is caused, a lot of drama happens. Okay? Which means what? They're about to use that also to clean house and to get control of how much someone could have in their family. Depending on the size of your family, it's going to be depending on how much groceries you can have. These are the things that's coming. Nothing good is coming in the near future. Only death and destruction. Okay? For 2/3 in other nations, because what's coming in the near future is salvation for the elect. All right? Salvation is coming. All right? But death and destruction for you other people. All right? That's what's coming for y'all. These are the things that are coming for y'all, man. And now here goes this damn demon, man. But anyway, okay, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. This is what's coming. This next lockdown is going to cause mass of fear. And the scripture just said it. Let me reread it again. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Which means, and especially when food is involved and it's either my family or yours, there's not going to be no pity for your neighbor, man. You're going to kill that person and take what they have to survive, man. These are the things that's coming. This is what's coming. But our people don't want to listen to that. Our people will not consider that, man. This is what's coming. Destruction is at hand. Famine is at hand. Okay? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses, robbing them, okay? Killing them and robbing them for what they have, with the sword, or not, what's one of the number one things that's rising in this country? The gun sales. The modern day sword. The gun sales are moving up at an all-time high, man. Legally and illegally. People are getting their guns. Alright? Alright? And but shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. You see that? Because of the lack of bread. Because what's coming? Okay? What's coming? Famine. The food shortage. Okay? When the last state of emergency that we had, that little state of emergency, okay, when there wasn't nothing even that bad, you would go into some supermarkets, heck not if all of them, there were aisles, shelves that were empty, cleaned out. How much more this second wave? How much more when people find out it's about to be a big famine, about to be a huge food shortage? What you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? All hell is about to break loose, man. That's what's about to happen. All hell is about to break loose. Okay? So now, let me just go back for a second. All right. One more thing, and I'm gonna close on this. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15 verse 16. Okay, I should have started at 16 from the beginning, but this is 2nd Esdras chapter 15 verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the courses of their actions shall stand in their power. The time is coming. Well, it's already here. Okay, sedition among men. All right. What's gonna bring that? Race wars also, food shortage, all types of mayhem is about to break loose. Okay, and again with this guy, Grandmaster J, whatever his name is, he's just there just to cause more and more issues, and he's also there to make the scriptures come alive even more for the ones that can see. All right, so with that, I'm gonna close and say Shalom, Kum Yasha'Allah. All right, all glory and honor to Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Call halal Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Okay, Barak the Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, want to give double honor to my apostles and elders of Greatmillstone, where I learned this truth. Okay, peace and salutations to you brothers, the hopeful elect that's pushing this word in 100% spirit and in truth. Okay, peace to you few sisters that do listen. All right, we are literally almost out of here. We are about to be out of here. We need to hang strong, stick to our guns, you know what I mean? And when I mean guns, I'm talking about our scriptures. I'm not talking about a real gun. Stick to what we know, because our scriptures, that's our gun. Okay, the scriptures is our gun. All right, that's our weapon. Stick to the scriptures, pray, fast. Okay, the time is moving and we are about to be up out of here. All right, and with that, shalom. On to the next one.